Hello balloon artists. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas selfie display so you can create selfies with your elfies. Hi, I'm Melanie from Balloon Artworks here in Derbyshire in the UK, helping you take your balloon art to the next level. Let's get started on our Christmas selfie frame straight away. Today I'm using the Latex Santa head, which I'm going to inflate with air. Now at first sight it seems like I can't get my hand pump in there because the valve appears to be sealed. You can open these with a straw, however this is what I use. It's a metal rounding tool for modelling, so if you've got anyone in the family who likes to make the metal models, this is a rounding tool. It's not sharp at all, it's got a rounded tip, but it is great for opening valves. So all you need to do is just run this gently along the seam to try and find out where it's going to give. And there you've got it. Okay. And then just air inflate. Take a 260 and just pinch the tip and run your fingers to the end of the balloon and just tie a knot at the nozzle end, okay, and that gives you a flat strap with no air in it. And then take the valve and position your 260 at the end and just roll up the valve around that 260. Okay. When you get to about this point, fold the valve in half and take two ends of that 260 and tie them together. And just pull either side until you tighten that knot. Okay? And then tie once more. Okay, and that's your balloon neck tied up quite neatly. Next, you're going to need a hoop. This one's 23 inches in diameter, and you need a 260 with just a very small amount of air in there. And we're going to wrap the hoop in red. So you start off by positioning your 260 at an angle to the hoop and just start to wrap that round. Okay, so now that we've caught down the end, we can just continue wrapping the hoop. And this is just going to cover the purple. Okay, and when you get to the end of your balloon, just let the air out. Okay, and tie that around. Okay. And again, first of all, you go in the opposite direction to the one you're going, and that's just so you can track down the beginning of the balloon. So first of all we're going this way, but then we switch directions and we just start to go this way so that we can catch that end down and cover that up. Next, inflate duplets of 5-inch rounds to 3.5 inches. Using 5-inch rounds, inflate and make duplets sized to 4 inches. Take your hoop and take your larger size duplet and just place it around the hoop, and then take one of your smaller duplets and place it in the opposite direction and then interlock the two. Okay? Larger size duplet, place it around the hoop. Smaller size duplet, wrap around, so they're locking in position, and then just continue to work around. So there we've got our hoop, and it looks great like this, decorated with holly. If you put the balloon holly on, and you can, hang it, you can suspend it, and it can look great as a selfie frame like this, decorated. But we're going to do the tabletop version, so we'll go on to that now. For this design, you're going to need a cake board, and I'm using an 8-inch cake board. On the back, I've marked very roughly the centre and 4 points to the sides. So you're going to need, I've got a cutting mat here. I've also got a bit of, this is blue tack, anything similar, because I'm going to punch some holes with a craft knife into the cake board. So I want something that I can push through into quite safely. So we've got a cake board now that's got 5 sets of holes, 2 holes, 1 centimetre apart at each point. Okay, now at the centre, I'm going to add quite a long section of 160. You need to use that knitting needle to enlarge those holes a little bit. At the centre holes, I'm going to put a longish bit of 160, and I'm just going to use that knitting needle to push that through, push that 160 through. And I'm going to just tie that. Okay, and I'm going to work around these holes making attachment points. And with the attachment points that you've created, wrap those attachment points into the clusters and around the hook. Next, take a weight and attach that at the back to the base. So just wrap that into the clusters and wrap it around. And that will just give a little bit more stability to that base. Next, take your Santa head and attach to the top of the hoop. And you can decide whether you want it off to one side or whether you want it on the top. I think I might go to one side. Take a risk. And wrap those tails in and clusters. And then take a cluster of 4, size 2, 3.5 inches, and just wrap that in around the neck. Take 260 and tie onto a Deflate of size 2.5 inches, and then take the other end, and we want to make a stretch Deflate, so we don't need to use all of this. Let's tie the other end onto, okay, and I'm just going to use that as a stretch Deflate here, just to give a bit of extra support to the head. Take some white 5-inch rounds and make some duplets. These are going to be organic duplets, so we just want to size them randomly and make a few clusters of 3 as well. Okay, and we're going to position these at the base to cover the cake board. I've also filled some of the diamond clear balloons with some iridescent glitter, and I'm going to add those to the base as well. We can use the attachment point on the cake board to tie on the clusters, and we can use a 160 wrap in at the base. Have a few more clusters. I'm just going to attach these loosely, hang on to a 160. Attaching at the front. Take the holly and just wrap that in at the neck here. And you can place the other little bits of holly around the hoop. More selfies with your Elfie. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos, which I publish on Tuesdays. And I'll see you again in the next video.